Hello, hello, hello. Here's the game one of Team Vitality against Fnatic. Um, yeah, from the draft, like with the little draft here that was drafted, draft. When we look at what was drafted, it's pretty reasonable. I mean, Olaf with Adam, Nisio with LeBlanc. I mean, she's really risen up to priority. It's all relatively normal. The only thing that I would say stands out is just, later on Yasuo, but even there I would say it's later. Like he will literally pick out and play every single assassin and AD champion in the mid lane, as long like it's really like I'm sure that at the end of the season he will play Yasuo, Yone, Zed, Talon. Okay, Talon maybe not, but he's really good at assassin slash AD champions. And with Yasuo, there's really a lot of stuff you can do, but there's also a lot of stuff that he can't do. I mean, it's Yasuo. We know his strengths and weaknesses. If he has to play from behind, he can scale up for sure, but if he just doesn't have the gold yet, he's not really useful, except for like combo stuff. But with Diana, there is the combo stuff. And also for Khan, there's a lot of stuff you can work with, so I'm pretty positive about the Yasuo pick. Now, it may be that this footage lags a bit because I'm not yet how do I say this? I'm not yet I don't have my new computer yet. I want to buy it, but I'm recording this on my laptop right now, so it's not going to be the best quality, the best FPS. I mean, this is 480p and it may still lag. So yeah, not the best production value in this house. I dare to say, but it's something. It's still watchable, and it's mainly because of the voice of mine you're watching this, right? So you obviously have to see something, but still, my voice sounds good. I have a microphone that is good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I would say this game is Fnatic favored, just slightly, but yeah, just because of the fact that the entirety of this game just depends on like Fnatic has just shown themselves off better in the regular season than like Vitality, because you all see the sets down here. They also reflect this a bit, that they won both encounters against Vitality, Fnatic, and they also ended the season better. The only thing I would say is just that they like finished the season worse than Vitality, but in the end they still got less wins than Fnatic, so I would say that speaks in favor of both. Okay, Helsing's pretty aggressive, misses the knock up, but Labrov's knock up is coming right up. Helsing goes pretty low, but I don't think they can go any further than if Cruncher was level 2 and had like his could like pull back his feathers in the root, that would just be a first blood, honestly. But Helsing knew that, and he engaged level 1, because level 1 they cannot really do too much, because Rakan is not really strong at the other levels except for his knock up thing. Like at level 1 he just can go in with knock up a bit, and then he's pretty vulnerable. It's very risky, but he didn't get knocked up by Helsing though, so then it's fine. Leader's playing this pretty aggressively. He's playing against Niskio and trading pretty well against him. The passive was procced, not going to go further forward, but I mean, it's passive procced, good trades. That's all of this. I mean, all that later wants, so that's good in that regard. Upset and Helsing have the early push here, so Ripper can easily take the Scholar Cap here. Although mid lane, I just saw that they tried to go onto Leader, but Leader was able to get out of there with a flash. I presume, yeah, the flash on cooldown. But now Ripper can just easily take this. Selfmade is on the top side of the map, and also, well, he ganked mid lane, so he got pressure there for a second, and bot lane only has pressure, so that's good for Fnatic. Sorry. No, the stats. Jungle proximity. Ooh. Selfmade is a pretty selfish player. Okay, it is his play style. He really does a lot by himself. Although he does help his team out. He does stuff by himself a lot, I gotta say. Location Labrov not going to do much. He goes fairly low, but he's having some fancy feet and this is not enough to do anything more about it. Now Vitality has put pressure here on the top lane, have pushed Adam back so he loses a bunch of minions, but he's able to come back and secure himself a bunch of them, maybe? 2, okay, it's something. So backed off, but he was able to return kind of just in time to just catch a bunch of minions. That's good for him. Now how is this going to go further? I think getting an advantage top is pretty good, especially for the mid game. Good fed Olaf or Renekton can do a lot of a difference in these fights, especially when like skirmishes around first or second Drake or maybe even Herald. Lee Sin, Diana. I would say the Lee Sin has a bit of an advantage here most of the time. But still, if they can scale up with Diana, that would be very good. Especially, okay, I think Vitality just has to scale up here a bit. Because Shiganda needs to be a meatball. Selfmade has to be the comboing machine together with Leader. And Leader has to scale a lot too. So, I would say in that regard, Vitality is rather on the scaling side of things. While Fnatic, although they have upset, he also can scale a lot in that regard. He's still a good mid-game assassin kind of guy, and together with Lee Sin and Olaf. And then the rel is a lot of things to do here. Now Selfmade onto Adam. Adam is not in a really good position right now. He heals back a lot and flashes away, but Shiganda flashes in and gets himself the kill of the Q. That was actually... I did not expect that. Wow, Adam's heal in the early levels with his Conquer and his W is pretty nutty. I mean, it was pretty low, and like Selfmade was a bit of a bad rhythm, so he like out attacked him every time the Adam lifestealed him. But yeah, Shiganda had to infest flash, so that's good for Adam, I would say. But still a kill for Shiganda, first blood for Shiganda, so that's also bad for Adam. Is Cruncher gonna overstep? No, I don't think so. No. Purpose here for backup. He gets spotted out. That's not good. That's not good. Selfmade moves down bottom jungle. Bottom side. Labrov gets seen upon and just starts to control ward. Bad Labrov. Sorry. A bit of a sore throat. Oh no, not the control ward. No, not another control ward. Hey, Hillsang, you're a bit too much farb there. The knockup interrupts you. Not a root. Moves out of the way of feathers, so only 2 can hit him. But yeah, it was a bit not too good, Hillsang. I want to see the fight just again at Adam here. Like, just like, I just want to see them like being in lane and just both popping ultimate and just looking who wins. Like, I don't know. I have fun with that. Crunch gets gauge shot. Knockup doesn't hit the stun down. Crunch shot that doesn't do much. Probably Hillsang will get rooted though. Cruncher goes on the tower, gets exhausted, has to heal as the tower shot hits him. Leader and Selfmade going to Bipper here. The old combo is out. Bipper's low, kicks away Leader. Leader is also low. Beniskio is here to help, but now gets kind of run down. Okay, Bipper gets killed on the turret here. Shiganda dashes through the minions. This guy's no way to get out, and Leader gets himself the kill here. Nice play by Vitaly. I'll focus on bot lane a bit, but apparently that's the wrong place to look at this moment. I was saying you want to gauge, or I know you want it. I know you want it. Cruncher is not level 6 yet. He doesn't have his free out of jail free card. Shiganda here on the flank. Okay, above ultimates. W casted. Okay, that's Hillsang here with the engage disengage mix up. Okay, Labrov ulted on the upset and the W, but it didn't really hold upset down. He had to flash and it was out of there. Okay, they're waiting, they're patient. Adam here pushes them bot top lane in a moment. That's good for him. Now, Shigen has to invest to TP. Probably not do much here, just had to catch him anyway. If else you're gonna lose a lot of gold here if you wanted to kind of chase Adam down. It's just not worth it. Pipper in the meantime gets himself the Rift Herald here. A bit unfortunate that he died under the turret, but it was really well played by Shigen, self-made leader. The combo up onto him was pretty good. The kick also, but you know, it wasn't enough, and the leader just ran down Niski afterwards together with Shigenda. Vitalia are coming off strong. I guess I mean they're 3-0, got the first blood, and I gotta say the bot lane didn't do too much now, but I don't think they have. I think the kills are nicer than the target should be. Diana should be a little bit ahead. Yasuo giving an early kill is also good, and Shigena getting first blood as Renekton is also pretty good. So the kills are nicely on the most important members of the team when it comes to like mid early game. And you know, Groundshot doesn't need kills necessarily. It was like that's early game. You can chill out. You can just farm. You know. Okay, the two supports. How will they fight? Oh no, leader, not do that. It's honorable 1v1 big team supports that do no damage and probably don't fight because it's just, you know, useless. Just in a bit of a cleaning duty here, cleaning out camps, cleaning out wards. Dragon will spawn about a minute, or like half a minute. My throat is so freaking dead, man. Ah yeah, caster drive throw. That sounds lovely. Yes, tell us about your inconvenience on your casting abilities. Yes, tell us more about it. Is Purple spotted? I don't think so. Okay, the knock up and ulti on the ground shot. Hillsang is in the middle of all of them. The knock up and the charm hits onto Upset. Upset can get away with the heal on the ultimate. Let's engage onto Selfmade. He's dead. Now Leader combos. That's very much damage. Leader, are you going to survive? Yes. Flashes out of there. Contra had to invest a heal. Abruff gets dangerously low by Nyx Q's re-engage, but that's not too much. He can survive that. Adam in the meantime gets himself a bit of a gold. Adam misses the axe, but trades pretty good with Sigenda. Is there going to be more than that? No. I think he could have just ulted and run him down, to be honest. He could have tried, although yeah, okay, Shigenda's ult too. If he didn't have ult, I would have said go in, but either didn't know or he knew that he had ult, so he just, you know, backed off. Shigenda also got himself the early executioners. I think it's called executioners. Yeah, I think so. Got himself that. And now we're gonna see how this evolves. Selfmade has begun to kill this Drake right here. Pippa is here though. He could try to steal this, but it's so low. Selfmade is gonna secure it. A Broth in the middle of the two members. The Crown Shot and Selfmade are here for backup if Fnatic decide to go too far forward. Pippa just wants to Drake this ward. Broth kinda annoys him. I think there's something even going to happen here. No. They can chill here. Yeah, Fnatic is still in a bit of a disadvantage here, but at least they got a kill one. And they shown that they're not like just falling over. That's, you know, Vitalia's just played it better than them to this point. Had a bit of few lucky moments, Fnatic a bit of unlucky moments. It still feels like a fairly open game. That's what I want to say. For a 4-1 game, it still looks fairly open, especially because 2 Drakes are dead, 1 to each team. And the towers are still untouched, or not untouched, but no tower has been broken before all plates are destroyed. Although this Herald could change that for Fnatic. They could just, is it enough? No, that's not enough. But it can get most of the turret, most of the plating from that, so There's a lot of money in the pockets of probably Bibbo. That's TP on the ward there. Adam was engaged on Lebroff and Crown Shot. The ult is popped. Crown Shot gets engaged on. Lebroff gets pretty low. Adam, was he follow up? No, he just goes on to Lebroff, but the dash on to Crown Shot with his E. Clean, done, clean, done, clean, done, clean. Although, Bibbo's here. To catch him off, he's gonna get the kill there. The Q connects on Lebroff because Crown Shot moves out of the way. That's a kill for Bibbo, but the Root gets down. The kick! The insect! But Crown Shot flashes away, but the knockup hits the stun! Oh my god, Bibbo, that was... That's the... In a split of a second, he just appears behind his enemy. Oh my, what Shinderu, and just kicks him into his lovely team. Kicks them right into the arms. Wonderfully played from Bibbo, going from 0-1 to 3-1. And oh no, Crown Shot, why are you moving away? Lebroff was catched by the Q and he died. I think Lebroff could have survived that if he didn't, if Bibbo didn't connect the Q onto Lebroff, but just on the Crown Shot, he could just dash away. But now, yeah, it was kind of, it's understandable, but it's just a bit unlucky that happened. Okay, let's say maybe engage onto Shigenda here, the stun, flip. Let's say he has a lot of health. Shigenda is it's pretty good in here. He just doesn't lose health. He's pretty tanky already, especially with his boots and a gold trinker, and I could fight Bibbo or Adam just because of the executions he has. All of the people have to get themselves some kind of execution as early as possible, just because of Adam and Bibbo having all this lifesteal, and Upset maybe getting some too. Some, I don't think much, but especially Adam and Bibbo that just have so much lifesteal. Or I think with Bibbo it's not lifesteal, but it's the other thing. Adam has just lifesteal, I think, or healing increase and lifesteal. Bibbo has Omnivamp or Spellvamp. I think Spellvamp, yeah. Now, Fnatic's on turning down his turret here nicely. Get themselves a bit of damage while they also push down mid lane with their lovely minions. Vitaly's a bit all over the place. They should have devved that better. Now the T1 turret in mid lane is destroyed. And they may be in a lot of doo-doo. Neither could engage on the upset, honestly. No, okay, the turret is still there. Adam's there with backup. Okay, cannot, unfortunately. Track up is about 15 seconds. Fnatic moved down here. Vitality are currently in the river, but Fnatic joined them and currently 2v5. Country doesn't side, 3v5. Leader is in the base still. Fnatic is fast on their strike. They can start it, well, Vitality has to wait, although does Fnatic not want to start this off? Maybe Pip wants to find some kind of engage. The engage is there, okay. It's a bit Adam here engaging in the middle of all. Okay, I don't know what happened with me right now. I think I just had a blank in my brain. I'm very sorry for that. I just saw two engage at the same time. I don't want to do describe them at the same time. Just Hylissang engaging on the back line, and then to engage from self-made onto the on the other side of the team fight. I'm gonna hope there's a replay and I cast it again. But I'm so sorry. I'm still doing this for my training, so a bunch of blunders can happen, of course. So I hope that doesn't happen again. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's for training, so it's fine. But yeah, they split the team fight up in two fronts by Hylissang, and I think Upset was on one side, self-engaged on Adam and the rest on the other side. And I don't even know if Leader was there, but I think if Leader wasn't there, I don't think they would have won this fight. And well, Vitality is 9-3, and that's a pretty big advantage. They aced them, I think. Sorry. And it looks fairly nice for Vitality. I mean, I still think that Fnatic can upset this, but it's definitely looking very good for Selfmade and the rest. Now the combo from Lead on Selfmade out of the Bipple is getting low, and Selfmade re-engages on him. Hillsang is in the middle of 4 members of Vitality. He's just dead, man. He's just dead, man. He's just dead. It's not good. It's not good from Fnatic. They get catched out. Bipple and Hillsang both. Upset Niski. Maybe go on the crown shot. Crown shot dashes away if the Gale falls. Adam's X doesn't hit, but now Adam just goes on while Niski gets traps in there in the middle of 2 team members. Dabrov. You maybe also a bit situated on the wrong spot. Fnatic maybe want to chase this. Leader's in the back, but Adam really wants this. Adam is really up for a fight, I think. Just chase them down further. Their TP comes in. Leader has to fight against Niski. Is the burst going to be enough? They're half-life. The upset comes in. Tries to burst Leader further. The knockup comes out. Upset flashes away. Leader's dead. Labrov gets engaged up, but also Zephon here. Double buffs. Is it enough? Shigena here also. He's going to join up in here. The stun onto Adam. The knockup onto Apple. The engage from Selfmade onto Adam. The ult onto Adam. And the death of the Adam. Oh, Selfmade almost. Kommt der Engage rein von... von Upset. Is it dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? No, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Bippo dashes away. It's fine. It's fine. Can flash over this. Nobody has flash. Nobody's flash. Nobody has flash. Nobody's flash. I literally changed to German in the middle of the cast. I'm so dumb. I really gotta. Like, this is the reason why I train this fucking shit, because I just cannot concentrate. But I mean, it's also kind of impressive that I could just change the middle to the cast to German, so and it speaks against me and for me. I take that. But yeah, it just was a bit of a engage, re-engage, just people dying, people coming, people dying, and just people coming back, and people dying, and people coming back. It's just the entire bowl of like fighting, and yeah, I want to win this freaking fight. And Vitality 5-15, or better said 15-5. Look better. Oh my god, circles. They're gone. Selfmade here, engaged onto Hillsang together with Leader. Just burst it down, no way of stopping. There's Niska in the back line, actually. A bit of a fog of war kind of guy. And the assassination of the crown shot doesn't work. Crown shot ult star, that's fine enough, Bait is all out. Adam gets chunked down a bit. Let's move away, cannot fight this. This Q backline gets found, but not enough damage to take him down fully. I see Fnatic can fight this, but also I can see that Fnatic cannot fight this. Like, Selfmade and Leaders just have such a combo that they can just do, and it's just too strong for them. You know what I mean? It's just, it feels like that thing. Like in a team fight, if that combo just works and catch like 2 or 3 people, like the fight is already won. It's just so much to see, so much damage. Now the engage on Niski is popped completely, but she can Selfmade Whippo here with a trapped in the red puck, in the red puff thing here. Tries to engage on the crown shot, but it's just not have enough lifesteal and whatever to survive. This Hillsang gets popped in the back line. Oh, bad line. Just popped in the side, while crown shot actually gets pretty low, but he survives this. Adam here stops the mid wave from pushing, but you know, Vitality can just take the bot wave. I mean, Upset has to try to clear this, but he has like no range. He cannot clear this properly. I think this is actually gonna be just the end. Vitality just push this in, but Adam still has to back, and Upset and Adam can't really clear this. Although Niska is here, they could try it. Is the re-engage on the other? The flash engage upset gets half chunked. The engage from Hillsang is clean though, but is that enough? No! 1 kill? Well, we take 3. That's not definable. Now Pippa comes there, goes a bit in, does a bit of damage, and almost dies. Now Lebrov, what an engage! Okay, that was not good from leader, but that's in the game. That's in the game. The Celtics played that well. They played that ultimately well. Wonderful game by Vitality. They played it down. They used Fnatic mistakes, got themselves the lead in the early game with the first blood, especially because the first blood was just on the right members, I would say. I mean, Croucher could have also gotten a kill, but I think this, having the kills on the top and mid lane and also on the jungle was the best thing that could happen to them. And now they got themselves lead in the series, and Fnatic looks strong. Get me wrong, Whip was in sec on that T2 turret. The bot lane was beautiful, and Hillsang's engages still look very good at times, although it's just into a bit. And he got catch up 2 or 3 times. Also, these 2 beautiful people are just fancy as fuck. I love you. But yeah, there's a lot to take from the series, but I feel like this is just was a good game for Vitality.